Alright, so you all just know, all my close friends know I just bought a new car. And I figured I'd give a little review and a tour of it. It's a 2012 Cadillac CTS Coupe all-wheel drive, which is actually pretty rare. So we'll go around the exterior, take a look at it. It's an absolutely gorgeous car. The lines on it are just crazy. They didn't go for that aerodynamic thing. They went for like mean looking. They actually called it a luxury muscle car. My favorite thing about this car is the back. It just has such sharp angles, and the rear fenders come out so far to accommodate like the bigger rear wheels. And the rear third tail light is actually the spoiler. But it's a pretty mean machine. Fast as hell. It's got 318 horsepower. I had a 74 Nova Super Sport that was souped up, and it had 350 horsepower. So this thing could definitely give my old Nova a run for its money. One of the other cool things I like is the handles. Probably can't see it on the camera, but there's actually no... I like to ask people, get in. And they go to reach for a handle, and there's no handles there. They go inside, and they're like, where's the handle? Where's the handle? But all you do is you take your two fingers, reach inside, and you pull in, and it opens right up. You turn the radio down. So you can see. Hell no, man. I just bought it. Are you crazy? This is my car, baby. You like it? Yeah. You can get in if you want. I'm making a video for YouTube.
Oh, for
You're
real?
on it.
Yeah, what's up, man? It's a nice fucking ride.
This guy just came from La Fagata. I know. My dad owns Pantaleone's over here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, it's a fucking nice ass ride.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
How fast is it?
It goes
60, 180, what?
160 is what it shows.
Yeah, but I bet you
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, man.
nice.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that, man.
I was like, shit.
Yeah. Well, I came back here because there's so many people in front.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a little video of it because I told all my friends I was buying this car and stuff, so I wanted to like kind of show them. But there's like so many people and noise and stuff in the front, so I came back here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, my pops, he owns the pizza restaurant back here. Yeah, Pantaleone's. Ask, what's his name? I can't ever remember his freaking name. No, the server. Every time he sees me, he goes, hello, Aaron.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Well, there you go. There's my first compliment on this car. But anyway, like I was saying, let's go on the inside here. Now, let me turn the air conditioning off because it's too much noise. So you see the gauges. And I actually have XM radio, which is weird because I don't pay for it. I don't know if they got like some kind of contract with Cadillac or something, but I got XM radio. This piece right here, I have to order. For some reason, some like back order. I think maybe it's like a design flaw or something. They had to redesign it or something. I don't know. But same goes when you're getting out of the car. So when you're in the car, instead of a handle, and I keep doing this, I keep reaching for a handle, you just push the button. It just opens right up. And then there's the center console and the shifter. And the thing I love about this is on Sunday when I went to Estes Park with Gabe and Rhiannon and Stephanie, I didn't have to touch the brakes at all. I just put it in sport shift mode, which you put in drive like this and then push it over. And then on the dash, you'll see what gear you're in, and you can shift them. it won't shift beyond certain amounts. But instead of touching my brakes and burning my brakes up all day, I just use the sport shifter. And then you got these over here. Make sure it's in park. And they change different things on the dash. Odometer, shows your fuel economy. And then I like this, it shows your tire pressure, which is pretty cool, and your oil life. And my tires right now are looking pretty good. They're at 45. It was showing low tire pressure earlier, so I went and put some air in them. Battery voltage. But I usually keep that on the speedometer, digital speedo, to go through the two. And then you have the electric parking brake, which you just pull up. And you can actually hear it engage. And then when you want it off, you just push down and it goes off. Show you guys under the hood if you want. Car's still running. That was pretty cool. That was the first time somebody actually came out of a building just to tell me that is a sweet car. Not much to see. It's all plastic. That's what they do nowadays. So, show you the trunk. And you can see the, well, I'll show you that after. Let's open the trunk. I can find my key. There it is. So the trunk isn't too bad, actually, for a small car like this. It's probably kind of hard to see right now, but the rear seats actually fold down, so you have extra space to store stuff, or I don't know if you need to put something in there. It's kind of like a hatchback or something. But the trunk is actually a good size. Now this is actually something I like. Well, I got to show you guys this. Hold on. So when you look at the windows, the window actually goes up under this lip. You can't open it. So watch when I press the button. The window comes down and you open it. And then when I close it, the window goes up. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Now, one thing I like is that, excuse me, if you've ever had somebody in your seat and they pull the seat all the way up and they don't put it back, the nice thing about this car is you got these controls on the back. So you can see them. This one pulls the seat forward, and then there's a button where you can move the seat actually up. So instead of taking my seatbelt off and leaning it over and trying to move the seat back, I just reach back here and just press a button and the seat moves back. Pretty sweet. You got 2 storage compartments right here. In the middle armrest. You got cup holders in the back for the passengers. Got an analog clock, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not big on analog clocks, but it kind of gives it like a retro feel. And there you go. That's my 2012 Cadillac CTS all-wheel drive coupe. See you guys later.